How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. All right, this is going to be a recap of everything I bought in July. My buddy Jason, he said, hey man, you should do more of those vinyl haul videos. People like those. I was like, all right, man. You know, in July, I wasn't really trying to buy a bunch of stuff, but you know how it goes for us collectors. Like, it just gets out of control sometimes. And this one kind of got out of hand, but not too bad. All right, so some of the first items I got, some of the Nuclear Blast reissue stuff for Dismember. So you got to have like an ever-flowing stream, of course. So I didn't get the limited color one. Those were already sold out. This one says it's on marbled, black marbled. There you go. That's pretty cool. So from what I understand, I think they're just going to keep this in press forever. I don't know, for a long time. Because it doesn't give a definite print number. Not like limited to 250 or whatever. And then we have Indecent and Obscene. So at least the first few Dismembers pieces, I got to get that. Massive Killing Capacity, I like that one too. The later ones are good, but it's just like any other band, it's like you're going to listen to the OGs over and over again before anything else. So there's that color. So the Clear with Red Splatter, that's what they call this one. So that was pretty cool. Oh, let's see. And then I have Exploited. Fuck the System. So this is a double gatefold. And this one says it's on clear with that splatter. So clear, red, and black splatter. So yeah, double LP here. I love classic Exploited, but the later Exploited, to me, they got a lot heavier and a lot faster. A lot more just killer. If you haven't heard this later Exploited stuff, check it out. It's really good. I recommend picking it up. On Instagram, there was an ad that came across for a place called Vinyl Command out of Mesa, Arizona. And it said that if you buy $100 worth of stuff, the shipping was free. So I was like, cool. I placed an order with them and it came really fast. Just, I think it was under a week. Total turnaround, like really fast. So here's the first thing I got from them. Seven Churches reissue. So some of you guys may or may not know, I'm just trying to repurpose my collection that I sold over the years. And if you watch the video, I went and hung out with my buddy Dennis at Analog Archives. I'll leave a link in the description below of the video. It was a really cool time when I was out there in Reno. We got to hang out. And we talked about when I sold all my records and just when I got back into it and when I started recollecting. So if you had to start over, would you go for the OGs or would you do the represses? I like the represses, especially on some of the high roller stuff. I don't have it pulled out right now, but Omen Battle Cry, which is like one of my favorite albums ever. I love the high roller reissue as opposed to the OG Metal Blade one. So, but anyways, here's Seven Churches. It's not embossed like the OG. That'd be my one complaint about this reissue. But it is on gatefold. So yeah. Legendary release. Death metal album. It's what I hear. This was on green vinyl. See, it has the song Death Metal on it, so it's a death metal album. Yeah, anyways, I was arguing with friends out in Milwaukee about this stuff. It was fun. Fun conversations. Incantation, Onward to Golgotha. So, one of the early Relapse death metal releases. This album's legendary. It's so sick. Yeah, get this if you don't have the original. So I picked up this one. So Blasphemy, Fallen Angel of Doom. I was thinking about if you guys saw those Nuclear War Now metal cased LPs. They were like limited to however many people ordered. Did any of you order those? Because they looked really cool, but they were like, I think they were over $100 each. But anyways, this is just on black vinyl. But this release is freaking legendary. Canadian black war metal, just sick. And then Under the Sign of the Black Mark. So in that video with my buddy Dennis, he had his original battery, like one of the early presses, and it thing's worth like $3,000. So I was like, that's insane. But if I had to pick one, I'm going with this, Under the Sign of the Black Mark, for a battery release. All right, and then I picked up this cassette box set from Agnostic Front. It's United Blood and Victim in Pain. So it's pretty limited. Pretty sure it's sold out. Came with a patch, a couple stickers. So that's really cool. And then the two cassettes sit in a case like this, and then it locks up. So yeah, very cool box set. If you can, go out and grab it. Not only LP box sets, but cassette box sets. I've been getting into a lot of those lately. That Emperor one's killer. There's so much in that box set, it's ridiculous. So much content in there. Let me go ahead and flip this over real quick. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, I had to stop and flip the record over real quick. What we're listening to right now was like a quiet intro part, but this is Socioclass. My buddy Colin, this is one of his other bands. So he stopped by my house. We hung out for a little bit and he laid this on me. So thank you for this. This is killer, kind of like power violence grind, early 90s, ass suck, so something of that nature. It's killer though. Check it out. And then last Thursday, we went to the, me and my buddy Jason went to the Exciter, Midnight, Wraith, and Hellwitch out in Morro Bay, California. I did a little review on the show itself, so check it out. It turned out pretty cool. So I also got this there. So this is the Midnight book that Hannah, the merch girl from Midnight, did. And it's super nice. It's got like this fabric bound right here with just like an embossed logo. And it's just killer. It's on a bazillion points. It's mostly like a photography book, like all the pictures she took of the band. But there's also some stories, some background from Athenar and stuff like that. So if you get to check this out, it's really cool. And then I also got the Wraith cassette at the show. They were killer. I picked this up. Also got a koozie from them. And then some more Nuclear Blast stuff I got. So this Carlos Rex record, I actually bought this record. This is the Swedish language version. I ended up buying one years ago. It was in a discount bin at our old Dimple Records in Sacramento. That's long gone. But I sat on it for years, and then I ended up selling it like a year ago and got some pretty good coin for it. So I ended up picking up this one just for one reason, and that's strictly because of the color of the vinyl. It's the Swedish flag colors. It's so cool. So unlike the last one, I will not be selling this one because that vinyl is just way too sick. So even though I do have an English version of Carlos Rex, I saw the vinyl of that and I was like, I have to get that. That's so cool. And then picked up this Legacy. So supposedly this is a remastered Nuclear Blast, but do you guys see that cover? Like, looks like a really bad, I don't know. It just doesn't look like a real sharp image to me. I don't know. That's like my only complaint about it. I'll wait and see what the new order looks like when that comes in. That should be in a few weeks. I ordered that. So that's the color vinyl of it. That's really cool. So I haven't had a chance to spin this yet. So supposedly it's going to sound like louder than the original press. So I hope it does. So anyways, if you guys have listened to this, the repress of Testament yet, the Legacy, let me know. Curious to know what you guys think. All right, so except this is Blind Rage Gatefold. And this is on, I believe, there you go. So that's killer. The later Accept after Udo stuff, if you guys haven't heard it, it's badass. Mark is an incredible singer. So Blood of the Nations is insane. I'd put that right up against, you know, Balls to the Wall or any other killer Accept album. The ones that Stalingrad was really good. Rise of Chaos. They're consistent, good. I haven't checked out Humanoid yet, so I'll probably have to pick that up. I'm going to listen to it on iTunes a little bit, or not iTunes, Apple Play, before I actually pick it up. But I'm sure it's going to be good because they haven't put out a dud yet. All right, so like I said, I've been just trying to repurpose my old stuff. So you have Suffocation, Effigy of the Forgotten. So this one came out on Listenable, and this one's on blue. So essential must-have. If you don't have the OG, this repress is really nice. It sounds killer. If you're unsure about any of the represses, and I'll give you, this is a good example. If you go into Discogs and look up the repress of these vinyls, there's in the description, usually in the comments, somebody will talk about the sound. So if you're unsure, you can always go to Discogs and look it up. But this is a DSI Legion, and this is from 2014, somewhere around there, repress, along with like the self-titled album that's on red. And some of these Metal Blade reissues, like Cannibal Corpse, Butch, is it Tomb to the Mutilated or Butcher? That thing goes for a lot of money. It's weird. They're just represses. But anyways, so I've been treating my Discover card like a deicide fund. So every 90 days, every category is like a 5% category. So this category is for groceries. So you'll get, if you spend like, I don't know, $1,500 over the next 90 days, which you should in groceries, especially if you have a family, you're gonna have $75 to spend for free. You just pay for your groceries, then pay off your credit card every week. Simple. So have a deicide record every 90 days. So I got the original. I picked up this one, Legion. Once Upon the Cross, I'll probably get that in September when my points all stack up. Serpents of the Light, that's gonna be tricky because that record's freaking expensive. So I might have to stack up for a year for that. I don't know, like a couple $100. It's ridiculous. All right. Immolation, Dawn of Possession, mandatory, must have, OG death metal. So this one's on purple. That's cool. So if you had, let's say you sold everything or you lost everything in a fire, would you go back and get the OG stuff, or would you get the newer stuff? What do you guys think? I think we already talked about that, right? All right, so this isn't really a buy this month, but this was a find. I found this in my sales stack that's listed on Discogs, DBulldoze on Discogs. So I have the Twisted Sister that the kids are back. It's that one that's on there. It's not Under the Blade. I forget which one it is. But anyways, and I was like, I thought I had another Twisted Sister. Yep, sure enough, I have this reissue of Stay Hungry. It's 180 grams on pink. Comes with a poster. So good thing I found it. It was in my for sale stack, even though I don't have it listed for sale. But it's going back in the collection where it belongs. If you guys see anything you want in my collection for sale on Discogs, let me know. I'm looking for the Unleashed 30th box set, and I'll trade real heavy in your favor if you guys want to trade for it. All right, this one right here. This is 10 Commandments from Benevolent Creation. So this reissue is awesome. I love this thing. It has, if you could see it, like an embossed gold etching on this stuff, on the lettering. It's just so good, man. And then the vinyl is that right there. It's a double LP, but it's not a gatefold. So that'd be my one little complaint about it. But other than that, I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks shipped. It was totally worth it. Freaking love that thing. All right, sorry if I'm sweating. It's in July here in the Sacramento area. We set another record for most consecutive triple-digit days. So yesterday was 110, today's 105, tomorrow's 103. So it's coming down a little bit, but it's been brutal. All right, so socio class is over. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. All right, and then finally, the last few things I got here. I'm getting into like a lot of 80s box sets, 80s bands like Rat, you know, stuff like that. Not just the heavy stuff. So you guys are gonna laugh, but whatever. I picked up this Winger. It was on sale. I like their first two albums. It's pretty cool stuff. Whatever. It's cheesy. It sucks. I don't care. But I just been getting into. There's some demo stuff in here. But yeah, getting into a lot of box sets lately. And then finally, okay, we have Forever Black by Sirith Ungol. So I got to see them twice this last year, so they're coming to an end. And if you get a chance, go check them out before they're gone, because they're killer live. They have two of the guys from Night Demon in the band now. It's just really good stuff. So inside, it's got a big banner flag. Two of the patches for your vest, which I'm not going to add it to that pile of patches. I got a new jacket I'm starting, so. It's got a really cool double gatefold LP. And then inside it's got the CDs, as well as this cool pen right here. So yeah, that's what I bought for July. So that's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I wasn't trying to buy all this stuff, but we collectors, we get out of hand. All right, so let me know what you think. Comment down below. I'll check you guys out on the next video. I'm not sure what the next one's going to be. Maybe a fest. The next fest I'm going into is October. So, yeah, I think that might be the next one. It might be a couple weeks, a month, till my next video. So I'll see you guys then. If not, I'll drop some more vinyl. Let me know what you want to see. All right, cheers, everybody.